You are now tuned in to the Public Enemies, aka the Spark Foundation, aka Black DX, aka the Authors of Paid in Full, aka Undisputed Era Force Ones, aka the High Conics. Gang, 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 gang. Another episode, another edition, another time back at it. Hey, listen, maybe tomorrow somebody different will hold this little thing right here, but we just watched WrestleMania night one. I'm pretty sure if you're here, you probably just did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Probably checking out the scenery, seeing what's going on the YouTubes. Who got a post show cracking? You feel me? Oh, a couple of niggas. Let's go check these guys out. See what they got going on. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Nah. Drop a flex bomb. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the YouTube. Salute to everybody that tapped into the Discord as well earlier today. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you if you are listening on Apple, Spotify. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, upper class, middle class, lower class, high class, mid class, big class. What Anna J say? I got a fat ass and a bad attitude. Yeah.
All right, white woman.
Right back at it, man. Another edition, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm talking about WrestleMania Aftermath P3 edition. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. That's the Waco kid right there. Right there. I got to get my, I got to rib.
Somewhere on the screen.
He's over there. You feel me? That's my guy. You feel me? Jizzle's here. You feel me? That's my guy. What's up with y'all?
Shit was long. Kind of sleepy.
Bro, I was here for all of it. Like I was nodding off at like towards the end of the show, but after the main event, backed up, energized, good to go.
That was like a kick to the face.
Bro, I was looking at the card and I was like, yo, I said Mania Night 2 probably got the stronger card, but they showed out.
For real.
They showed out night 1.
For realsies.
For realsies?
Oh, yeah. Remember that?
That's what we're doing?
Bringing that back.
Yo, movement in the building. Shout out to them.
Gang, man. I hope y'all know Familyversary is next weekend. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about, oh, my bad. Sorry, that's Lotto. I was trying to get the link so I could tweet the link and let niggas know, you know what I'm saying? We coming down, creeping slow, but I guess it just opened to a short of Lotto. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bar, right? I can't be out here, you know what I'm saying, getting caught up. You know what I'm saying? Check out, see what's going on with Lotto, bro. They gonna kick me out of the group. They gonna kick me out of the group, bro. You know what I had to do to become a bar, bro? You know what I had to do, bro? I had to take a blood oath, bro. I had to rap my favorite Nicki verse, and it couldn't have been Monster, bro. They told me I had to go all the way back and tell me what's my favorite Nicki joint. You feel me on her first mixtapes? I said, oh, whoa, hold on. Let's not act like I didn't have to come up DVDs. Let's not act like I don't know what's going on out here. Like you feel me? Like a lot of y'all niggas knew. You feel me? I just decided to jump on the bandwagon because she dropping a lot of hot shit right now. You feel me?
I got a question.
Please do.
Did you have to get unvaxxed to be a barb, or how did that go?
No comment. Unvaxxed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because my cousin's sister
couldn't have babies no more.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say something crazy. That was gonna be wild. Very pause-worthy moment. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. I hope you know. If you don't know, now you know. Night 1 is in the can. 80,000 they said was there. You feel me? You know they always inflate the numbers, you know what I'm talking about. But they did kick it off with the U.S. title match. They said John Cena was going to go Yankee. We just going to get right into it. You feel me? Because there's a lot to get to. It's a lot to cover. I want to get y'all opinions on a lot of this. You feel me? John Cena, Austin Theory, you know what I'm talking about. U.S. title on the line. Kicked off the show. They said this was going to kick it off. Did it live up to the hype? Did it live up to the... You know, we're going to throw this out there right out the bat and let you know, boom, it's going to be Austin Theory, John Cena. They're going to kick off the weekend. You feel me? Or did it kind of feel like Cena was just trying to get out of Dodge?
Yeah, there it is.
It definitely felt like he was trying to get out of Dodge, bro. It was like, yo, man, this is a pity match. This is something I'm just doing. You know, I'm here in the city. Man came out with the Make-A-Wish kids, probably like that had me right here, man. It had me like welling up with tears. Went out there and it was like, yo, he can't lose now that he did like the match with the Make-A-Wish kids. Guess
You
what?
watched.
Wrong. He went out there, man. It was like, yo, put over Austin Theory. Well, I don't know if you could say put him over or whatever, because it didn't really feel like he really put him over. Like after the match, it wasn't like, oh, well, you know, Austin Theory's next up, or I feel like, you know, he's going to be stronger from now on. This felt like, okay, you know, well, he beat Cena. Cena's out of there. Cena going to film Peacemaker season 2. Like, bro, like he gone.
Yeah. Man, you still had to tap. Man, you're still gonna have to tap. Just so you know, there's gonna be a reasonable doubt in there. And well, at least there you got to win like a bad guy. That was my favorite part. Man, he won like a bad guy. That's how you're supposed to win when you fight John Cena. Oh well, yeah, I'm hitting you in the balls. Yeah, low blow, ball spot hanging out.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yo.
I thought the most important part of this match happening here was Austin Theory kind of, you know, stepping up, you know, or seeming like he took another, like this was like it to me, like this didn't necessarily feel like a match of progression for him. It just kind of felt like a match where Cena put him over and he won.
Yeah.
But I guess whatever they do with the follow up, I feel like he was interviewed for no reason at all, like 2.5 hours later. For like 40 seconds, do you believe in Austin Theory now? And he just walks away. So I'm like, whatever the follow-up is, it's got to be strong. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's funny.
Yo,
Noel's
shout out to Noel. Noel said, Cena said, I got to film these experience commercials, man. But yeah, like, I don't know where we go from here with Austin Theory. I'd like to see Montez Ford step up and, you know, get his moment. But it looks like they're probably going to go after the tag titles again after like Mania and everything like that. But I'd really like to see Montez Ford have like a long like program with Austin Theory, because like he's been showing out, and like I think that would be a good way to go from here. I've seen people talking about like maybe Randy Orton challenging him the Raw after Mania, you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of different options for Austin Theory, but I'm just like, I don't know where we go from here with him.
Jay White.
If you get Jay White in there.
I mean, yeah, like if he's actually on the roster, though, I'm trying to think of like people that we actually have, you know what I'm saying, like contractually obligated, like currently. I said we, like I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like you feel me? Like they work for me. Like you feel me? Like
they already think that already.
Yeah, like they on the books. You feel me? The banks you right there. You feel me? We got another night to go. You feel me? So it really kind of depends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jizzle said your votes don't count. So
I'm not doing the Graham. I'm not a graceful champion like Graham. Shout out to Wesley Winedown. She got a chance to get smoked. I'm saying with the rest of them.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm sorry. Lowe's just prettier than you, bro. Like it is what it is. Like what do you want me to do about that?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, man. But next match, it was the WrestleMania showcase match. Ben, you were asking the other day, like, what does the winner get out of these showcase matches? Is there a number one contendership at stake, or, you know, is there like a winner's purse, or like, is it like, you know, like, what is it? You feel me? You get an extra plate in catering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You feel me? But like,
you don't get anything.
Maybe, but you just said yourself, maybe it's going to be the Street Profits, you know, ending up challenging for the tag titles next. Well, the Street Profits did end up winning this 8-man tag WrestleMania showcase. What did you think of the match?
It was okay. So I went in this match, and I apologize, with low expectations. When it's something that's kind of thrown together, you know, there's basically no storyline. That's kind of what this is. Like it's like, oh, we're gonna do a showcase match. This tag team versus this tag team versus this tag team. No real storyline in it. They've had like some matches leading up to it, like they did the Fatal 4-Way on SmackDown, which was amazing, better than it had any right to be. And now we go into this match, which was amazing in itself. And like I said, had no right to be as good as it was. Like you had Montez Ford and you had Ricochet, you had Chad Gable, even Otis, like doing these amazing spots and making themselves look like $1 million, making each other look like $1 million. It definitely like lived up to his name of being a spotlight. But I need the winner of this to get something. I love to watch matches like this, but it kind of doesn't mean anything if the winner, doesn't get anything. If this doesn't really have any like, I don't know, any long-term stakes or anything that come to it. Like, yo, I like having a good match, but like it needs something with it.
Hey man, did you see that boy? You see that boy Dawkins hit that boy Braun Strowman like Malcolm Jenkins hit?
Oh my
hit
God,
Brandon Cooks in the Super Bowl.
Yo, he caught him clean, bro.
Boy.
Derailed the train, right?
Man.
Yo, shout out to Joshua.
Angelo Perfect, boy, hit that boy so hard. That was my favorite part of the whole match right there. I was like, well,
facts.
He's dead.
Hey, man, Joshua, you dirty, man. Man said Sarah Logan smelled like Jones barbecue and foot massage, man.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo,
You're
Davis in the building.
Young Davis, you feel me? Big action, you feel me? Black wrestling, you feel me? Yeah. I seen what you was drinking, Mom. I seen what you was drinking.
Strong.
Gable hitting that German suplex was crazy. Yes, it was. You feel me? Strowman off the top rope. Yeah.
Oh, so he a flippy flopper now. Is that what you're telling me?
Spinny flippy shit. That's what we all about, right? You know what I'm saying?
My, how the tables have turned.
Hey, Jizzle, can I tell you something? When we were doing the predictions the other day, and we were like, and I was taking down like who was picking what. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people in this match. You feel me? It's really a lot of people in this match. So I just wrote everybody like had initials, right? I could have been like Viking Raiders, VR, Street Profits, SP. Like, what am I gonna put for Braun Strowman and Ricochet? Exactly. I just wrote bald.
There you go.
That's what I wrote. I wrote bald. So yeah, you picked bald, and you were wrong. But
was definitely wrong.
But it is okay. It is okay.
Like,
because they had that spot, I thought that was crazy, and maybe that made up for it. And even this Tower of Doom spot was dope. Like Ricochet doing that shooting star, springboard shooting star.
Save
like,
himself.
Coming out
had to put his hands on the table like whoa.
Yo, facts. Like he got that corner, put his hands on it. It was like, hey man, I ain't trying to get that.
This felt like he definitely saved himself on that for sure. This felt like they just like went in straight and got right to it. You feel me? Like 0 to 100, pedal to the metal. You feel me? Real quick, like Drake said. You feel me? Shout out to Aubrey. You know what I'm saying? I heard that little mommy record. I'm pretty sure there's a reason why we didn't hear that. She was trash. But it felt like they really just went. That's funny. It felt like they really just went crazy with this and kind of tried to not really leave room for people to say it was trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say it was cool. You could say it wasn't that bad, but I don't think that you could say this match was trash or this match was bad or this match was lacking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they just was like boom, 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 and got out of there.
So a spot fest, you say?
Yo, it definitely was a spot fest, and I wasn't mad at it. Sometimes you need a spot fest. Sometimes you need to have stuff like this to kind of like you get the crowd hyped for the next match where you could do like all this technical stuff and everything you want to do like that. But sometimes like you need them spots to get the crowd hyped. And like Graham was talking about this match and everything like that. I don't have a problem with these matches, but I feel like this has been the way that things have been in the Triple H regime. The pay-per-views have been amazing, top tier, unforgettable matches and moments. But the road to get there was lackluster. A lot of times you were just like, okay, what are we doing? Why is there no like decent build to any of these matches? But like when we get there, it's just like, okay, this is great. Like I feel like that's the only flaw in this regime. I feel like there's a disconnect between the build and the matches. I feel like
we don't need no story. Story got false
Exactly.
finishes. Just put some small finishes in there. You know what I'm saying? Put a little false finish here, a little false finish there, 2 and
Like
99,
parsley.
100 count. You know what I mean? You need a
A
story
little
for
bit, little sprinkle.
it. You know what I'm saying? A little salt bay of him, man, of a false finish. The goddamn story.
That's
The
what
story
you're
is that
looking
we
for?
fighting. The end.
Basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come on, man.
I mean, where did we take it next? We took it next to the social media icon, right? To the what I don't know, whatever you want to call Seth right now. You know what I'm saying? He had bruh from the little orchestra out there with the little ism, you feel me? The little maestro cuz peacocking, looking like Rihanna.
What is he dressed in? Looking like
He looked like
Valentine's Day.
Rihanna. He looked like Rihanna, and then he took off, and he had the Lil Nas X fit on.
Yo, you wild.
Everything like that. Nah, for real. I'm not like, yo, I'm not even joking, bro. Like, I'm being
say
dead
Jeff
ass
Jarrett.
serious.
Man said the Lil Nas X. That's
Jeff
what it was.
Jarrett, like, bro, hey man.
I'm with you.
I definitely could have said Jeff Jarrett, but
That's good. Just let me know. You got the horses in the back.
hey, yo, chill. But what y'all think? What y'all think of Logan Paul's interest? Because that was leaked like a few days ago.
Man, so great value. Shawn Michaels. I think him having a microphone the whole time was pretty cool. That's gotten a little different.
HBK didn't have a microphone.
Yo, HBK was just like came straight to the ring. Like, yo, he had Jose Lothario.
Too.
Just saying, bro. Jose Lothario was like, yo, look at that nigga up there. Came straight down.
Like, oh shit, that HBK. Look at HBK over there dead doing just and then he jumped down. I want to hear your mouth. He was singing his own song.
I thought it was kind of fire.
I did too, but like, yo, it just reminded me of that video of the pastor coming down from the rafters with the microphone and everything, when he preaching his whole sermon, coming down there. That's what that reminded me of. He coming down there looking at the audience down below me, like, yo, man, y'all ain't shit. I'm up here, y'all down there, just like saying this thing. Like, I was like, yo.
So I didn't know that the idea or that the fact that that's what he was gonna do got leaked. So
it was new to me. Yeah, somebody recorded it on the monitor when they were doing the rehearsals the other day and posted it. A lot of people were like, I'm not going to post it because I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'm like, there's no way that this didn't get leaked without, Logan Paul knowing it. That's like that's the shit he does. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, I did see that he did post a picture earlier today of like him just like in like the new gear and like out there, like I think he was like standing like by the stairs or whatever, you feel me? And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, am I missing something? Is the show on right now? Like, why is this nigga by the ring in his gear like right now? Like it's like 10:47 in the morning. What is he doing?
He ziplined from the stairs to the middle of the stage. Like, what was the point of fucking zipline? It's like you didn't go like you just went up and went 12 feet. Like,
yeah, asshole.
What's up, y'all? Yeah,
that's what it
like,
felt
bro.
like.
These arenas ain't like, we ain't doing like the smaller arenas like we were doing back in the day when HBK could feasibly come down from the rafters, go into the ring. That was probably like what, a 20,000 seater, like maybe. Like, yo, he can't. Like, yo, he can't come down in like an 80 seater arena and like feasibly like go all the way from there to the ring. Is just like, okay, we got to do what we got to do. And also, when I talked about Shawn Michaels having one of the greatest like WrestleMania entrances of all time coming down the zip line, people were like, yo, man, you can't even do that today. You can't even do that today's time because of all this stuff and the regulation stuff like that. Logan Paul was like, yo, watch me, nigga. And he really did say nigga probably.
Watch me work, nigga.
So what do we think about the match? Jizzle, what do you think about the match? Logan Paul, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he made him look good. Like, I think Seth made him look good, but you're still gonna lose though, bro. But
happy birthday and all, but
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But you're still taking this L. At least you get to be here though. Ain't gonna let your stupid little friend be here who's beefing with your brother. But look, I'm happy for you. Look, I'm happy for you. We're gonna do some stuff. We're gonna flip around. Like, it was really Logan's good at this, dog. Like, he's really good in the ring. Whether y'all like him or not, he knows what he's doing in there.
You're not lying. And he was also saying like his contract is up with WWE, and he was like, I'd really like to continue working with y'all and doing stuff. I'm just like, I just think they wasted a lot of time in the beginning stages of his career with WWE trying to pass him off as a babyface when it is extremely clear that no one really likes Logan Paul. Like not even just wrestling fans, like people in the actual world don't like this man. And like when he came down in the entrance, also to the other part we didn't talk about, he came down with the Prime mascot, and the whole time everybody was trying to figure out like who's in the suit, is it his brother, is it his...
Shout out to the Discord. The Discord was going crazy over there. The OTF Discord with the guesses of who's in the joint.
Is it Tupac? Is it?
I was asking, is it Ray J? You feel me? Like I told him, I was like, you feel me? Like he gonna take off the little Prime costume, and it's gonna be Ray J in a Raycon earbuds costume, and then he gonna ride off on a scooty bike.
Scooty bike, yeah, you definitely have to with the glasses flipped down. You know
yeah, got to definitely gotta do that.
Ray J.
You feel me? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta get your opinion, man. We gotta get your advice, man. We gotta what's the sauce, man? What's the tea? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the official source of the enemies for WrestleMania, dog. What happened that we don't know? You feel me?
Hey, go out. Hey, I know wrestlers be walking out when they leave the arena. I need you to make a U-turn up in there. I need you to go back. I need you to tell me who's leaving out the arena. Take pictures, throw tomatoes, do something, bro.
I want an LWO shirt. Give me one.
Yo.
Hey.
But back to the match. Hey. Turns out dude in the costume was KSI the whole time. And they did this cool spot where part of it didn't make sense to me because so Logan Paul is setting up the splash from top rope onto Seth Rollins on the announce table. You got KSI with the phone, like, look at you, nigga. Like, yo, he about to jump on you, whatever, bro.
Bum ass nigga right here.
Wait, what you just saying, bro? Do a flip.
Yo, facts, bro. He's like, yo, nigga, do a flip up
jump,
there.
Nigga.
So Seth Rollins pulls him onto the table. Logan Paul sees all of this happen and still jumps anyway. I'm like, bro, there's no way you didn't see that nigga like laying down the table and you're like, I'm gonna jump anyway. Like, yo, this is not...
It's the momentum. Like I was already in the adrenaline. It was already in me. You feel me? I was already up there. I was ready to go.
He seen that nigga laying down in there. They probably got beef. Like you said, he got beef with his brother. He's like, yo, man, I'll finish this dude off once and for all. 2 birds, 1 stone. Pretty much.
Hey, he landed perfectly on him too. It was just like it was a perfect spot.
Yeah, it was too many moving parts with that spot. Like, okay, cool. I got to be ready to jump from off here. KSI, you got to be in place. Seth, you got to be able to drag me with one arm from this awkward ass position. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to, do your thing. You got to basically jump your ass up here and get smacked.
That you'll be out here doing nothing? No,
it was a little ambitious. Ambitious.
All right. So next question. How long y'all think till Mr. Beast pops up?
Where's Mr. Beast from?
I don't got no clue. I just know that nigga just...
I feel like he's a foreigner.
He giving away shit, doesn't he?
He be giving away shit. He gives, I saw on TikTok, he gave one waitress a car or something like that. She was like, yo, this car is ugly. I got to pay taxes on this. I'm a waitress. I don't know what you think I'm going to be able to do with to pay taxes on this.
Oh, shit, I lied, nigga. That nigga's for sure not a foreigner. He's from Wichita, Kansas. You feel me? That's close enough, though. That's close enough. Okay, my bad.
Vancouver.
I think actually that he considers himself from Greenville, North Carolina. So I mean they be in North Carolina all the time. When the next time they're gonna be out there, you know what I'm saying? For Kenny, when they be like North Carolina, Kenny Omega, and all that shit.
So AEW gonna
give you a car?
Yeah, I don't know. Mr. Beast for sure. Whenever they bring back like Taboo Tuesdays, shit like that, do it. Go crazy.
Yo, give me a car.
Yo, what y'all think of this match?
I thought the match was cool. It wasn't like great, or I didn't think it was like nothing like World Eater or whatever. You feel me? Like I thought it was a cool match. I thought Seth looked good. I thought Logan looked good. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he did anything like super spectacular in this one that he hasn't done in his matches already. But I feel like Seth carried him to a well enough match, and it was cool. I feel like Seth had to win this match though. Seth had to win this match because he hasn't won anything big like in a while or that felt like meaningful. So I feel like him losing this match to Logan Paul would have kind of set Seth back a little bit. So again, as I said like earlier or this past week on our flagship episode on Wednesdays, you feel me? Make sure you check us out after Dynamite. But it was just like it feels like, how do I say this?
Filler.
Yeah.
Salad.
Yeah, a little bit like filler, you know what I'm saying? But they did what they could with it to make it seem at least somewhat special. You feel me? I really enjoyed Seth's entrance and all of that. So, it was cool.
80,000 motherfuckers singing your shit is kind of dope. Like,
yo, hey, say thank you to Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho said he invented that shit.
Yeah, for sure. You're right about that. He did say that.
Tip of the hat to Chris Jericho. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, Chris.
For inventing niggas singing.
You crazy, bro.
And elbows.
Ain't been doing
go slow.
Yo,
I'm so glad that you did that for all of us.
See that elbow coming like April Fool's Day.
All right, man. What we got next?
The next match was the 6-woman tag. Trish Lita and Becky Lynch against Damage Control, man.
Got that wrong too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we all got that wrong, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I felt like me for one, I just felt like, yo, Trish and Lita and Becky, that's a really strong team. And they the tag team champions. Do it really matter if they lose this match to the heels? Probably not. But hey, they said, fuck you, Graham. What do you know? That's why you don't book the show. And
absolutely nothing.
They went out there and had a, in my opinion, like a little 3.5-star match. And, they went to the pay window and they did their thing. I wasn't super impressed by this match. I thought it was okay.
I wasn't mad at it. They got to have a little moment. They got to, basically wrestle against their heroes and, have a match against the, people they grew up watching on TV and all that. I thought it was nice in that regard, but, I wasn't like too hyped about it. I mean, like, it was what it was, we got here the way we got here and they did what they needed to do.
I like the entrance that they had with the little comic book joint.
The Sin City joint?
Yeah, Sin City. That shit was lit. Oh, man. I just feel like, man, what is Damage Control doing, dog? Like, they can't, like, come on, you gotta let them win something, dog. Like, something. Anything.
From the beginning, it's just been like, okay, so they were brought in at SummerSlam, right?
Yes.
And from that moment on, it's just been like mismanagement after mismanagement after mismanagement. You had the whole tournament primed, ready for them to win. They were the favorites, and then you just do a last-minute switch up
to Leah and Raquel Rodriguez
for no reason whatsoever. And then in the middle of their reign, they dropped the titles to who they dropped the titles to? I don't remember because it doesn't matter.
Morgan, I think.
Yeah, they dropped the titles like mid-reign, and then they picked them back up like a couple of weeks later. It makes no sense. And then now we get to the end of WrestleMania and everything like that, and they have the match and they end up losing. And I feel like I would have received the loss for them better had they been booked stronger over the last couple of months, because it's just been like, I feel like they've been like massively mismanaged.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You're right, bro. You're right. I was bugging. Yeah. You're a good point. I apologize.
Hey, bro, check this shit out. Someone said, like you trying to say, come on, man. Man.
I mean, Lita was out there wrestling in vans. Like, I never understand when I see people out there wrestling in vans. Baron Corbin was wrestling in vans a couple of months ago for some reason.
That's why.
Probably because they look like sneakers. That's probably why. Yeah, you're right about that.
Facts, bro. Rob Dyrdek be wearing them.
Yeah, man. Booty bounce pop.
And Lil Wayne.
Let it go.
But that was the other thing that I liked about this that I was blanking out on. I like that Lita got to actually have like a big moment. I like that since she's been back, it's kind of like them redeeming that last year she was in WWE, right before she retired, and they're giving her these moments to kind of be like, yo man, sorry about that, my pop-in-law, he was wilding back then. It's just like,
let me ask you this though, and that's all well and good, but as a fan, 20 some odd years later, why do I care that you get that moment?
I don't know, because you was watching as a kid, bro.
Was it like, I maybe, you know what? I guess I'm the wrong person to ask this because hey, take that comment down, bro. Take that comment down, bro. Hey, bro, like don't make the Discord conversation public like that. Like, don't put a tag on it. Don't put you feel me? Don't put that jacket on me like that, bro. Like, what you mean, bro? What's up? What's up with you, bro?
It's not mine.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I put myself out there. What I said in the Discord. Don't be telling people what I was doing. You feel me? Like,
shout out to Ken. Ken is hilarious. Ken was like, yo, man, I'm gonna expose this nigga. He over here talking like, yo, man, it's well and good. Like, nah, bro, let me introduce you to the real ground.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you.
Hater extraordinaire.
I was wild in the Discord. Ken had to tell me to calm the fuck down. So it's all good. But nah, I mean, this match was what it was, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it was cool. It was okay.
Like, yo, man, look, every match don't need to be a barn burner. Every match don't need to be 5 stars. Y'all got that mentality that, oh yeah, this match, if they not having like 62 false finishes, and if somebody ain't diving off the top rope, you playing that, you putting that picture up trying to make me look like an asshole. But
you're not diving off the top rope. Here's Io Scott diving off the top rope.
Like, yo, facts, bro. Like, yo, man, let me catch this nigga in a lie.
My bad, bro. Keep cooking.
But like, yo, we're so like, people are so conditioned. Like, yo, if you don't have all of that, then it's not a great match. Like, yo, sometimes you don't need a 5-star class. You just need something. You just need it to do its job, and it did its job.
I agree with that. Jizzle, what you think?
Yeah, man. Everybody got to do some stuff. Like, everybody that got to see Trish Stratus, Lita, Becky Lynch was seemed like kind of like an afterthought in a group, which is kind of wild. I never think I'd see that in a WrestleMania match that she was involved in.
Hey, bro,
because they were just trying to see Trish and Lita do stuff.
Exactly, like, yo, Cardi B know both of them. So, yo,
hey, man.
So,
I know Trish and I know Lita. That made me a wrestling fan.
She was like, wait, Trish and Lita? She was like, hold on, let me see what's going on over here.
Then them niggas that be like, yo, man, so you don't really watch the product look like that, was in the replies, and she deleted that shit.
Shut up.
She was trying to do scaring the hoes, man.
Always doing it, man. Take a shower instead.
Not to say that Cardi's a hoe. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, to say Cardi. She said it herself. Anyway.
Oh, man. Who am I to contradict the women, man? Who am I to contradict the lady folk?
She said it herself. She said a hoe never gets cold. And I said, you know what? You goddamn right. I'm with you. But that's just what I've been told. That's just what I've been told.
All right, man. Before we lose any other sponsors, next match.
Yeah, next match. You know what? You're right. You know what? I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm glad you said that. You feel me? Because sponsors were really important tonight. Sponsors were all over the show. Okay. Shout out to Cinemoji Toast Crunch, to be specific. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all had some Cinemoji Toast Crunch? Have you? Has anybody here in the chat? You feel me? In the live chat, you feel me? If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, maybe leave a comment or something like that. Let me know if you ever had the Cinemoji Toast Crunch. Anybody had the Cinemoji?
I seen it on the cereal aisle, but I just passed it up to get the Captain Crunchberry cereal. But maybe next time. Maybe next time. If they put a prize in it or something like that, maybe I'll pick it up.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a fucking sucker for the little new label on cereal boxes on pretty much anything, nigga. If it say new on it, I'm a hoe. You feel me?
Yo, Fruity Pebbles got marshmallows now, blood.
Okay, so I don't do cereal with marshmallows. That's definitely what I do not do. That's some psychotic shit. That's some psychotic shit right there.
Hey, so nice to try it.
You talking about? I definitely tried it. Hate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I want softer? Why do I want dried out hard marshmallows that you put milk on them and then they get fake soggy soft? You feel me? But they still taste like rubber. You feel me? Like a little bit. It's weird.
You like Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yeah.
Every time you put milk on it, man, the milk turns into dirt water. That's what it looks like.
I don't know about dirt water, but that shit is fucking amazing. Don't ever disrespect the cinnamon toast. You feel me? Milk.
Hey, they sell that. Like they actually sell the Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk in like a little
like cinnamon milk.
Yo, if you're buying that, you need to take a look in the mirror and have a long talk with yourself. If you're buying cinnamon toast milk.
But you know what?
I bought it.
Cinnamon toast don't even got titties. Bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna make milk.
Bro, I got chill.
Hey, Ben, let me ask you this. When you bought it, did it have a new label on it? Did it say new?
Yes.
Yeah, just like me. All right, man. So this match was sponsored by Cinnamon Toast Crunch with the Cinemoji swaggy on it. You feel me? I'm talking about. Hey, they said, what Corey Graves said, Dominic's never had Cinemoji Toast Crunch. They don't have that in the clink. I said, oh, that's pretty funny. But
the clink, bro. Who says the clink?
Hey, you gotta listen. This is PG, bro. You might gotta try to find a way to say it. You feel me? If you can't say it, try to find a way to say it. Jizzle, let me ask you this, my G. What did you think about Dom's entrance?
That was it was pretty hilarious, man. But, yo, I love it, man. Dom's came a long way. We were really on this line, man. And for the lead up to this, it was really great. I'm glad that he got his entrance from the pokey, so he could get walked out like Goldberg instead of not getting choked out.
Bro, that entrance caught me off guard because I was just I was like looking down at my phone. I was writing a tweet or something like that. Mm-hmm. He comes out there and the whole the video and everything like that, and he coming out in the back of the police van, top tier shit. And I just want to take this moment, and I just want to yo, Dominic, I apologize, bro. I retract my statements that I made. Like I remember a few months ago when they was like, yo, let Dom cook, and I was like, no, get this nigga out of here. I was
correction.
Yo, facts, bro. I was on his line. I was on his line like Stephen A. be on Kyrie, man. I was just like, yo, man, I don't have anything personal against him. I just have my opinions. That's exactly how I was. And
look at my dog right here, bro. Right here, bro. My
mask. Change.
Fuck Dominic. I'm talking about the black man. You feel me? The front man, Jossie. You feel me? Former Black Wrestlers Matter champion. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, real niggas do real things. You feel me? They always sneak a little, you know what I'm saying, indie performer in there, get a little payday. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. Nice little WrestleMania weekend. You know what I'm saying? Get your sandwich back there from catering. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Be a cop. Yeah, you feel me? Hey, by the way, speaking of Black Wrestlers Matter, you feel me? Guess who the new Black Wrestlers Matter champion is? Anybody happen to know? Anybody in the chat happen to know? Huh? Anybody in the chat happen to know?
These things don't know.
Anybody in the chat happen to know somebody by the name of Myron Reed? Real niggas do real things. That's all I say. That's all I say. I'll leave it like that. But man, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Ben, you said that this kind of got you.
It definitely did.
But let me ask you this. Let's take it a step further. Right. Did Dominic deliver in the ring for this match for you? First time out, you feel me? Singles match, WrestleMania. You facing your father, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure on you know what I'm saying? Did he knock it out the park?
I think like I said a few months ago, I said he got to step out, stand on his own. He got to make his way there. He made his way there. He got in the match, and he definitely showed out. He definitely played to his strengths, played to the style of he might not do as many springboards and outside dives as Ray is gonna do. Who will, but he stuck to the style of I'm gonna throw these clotheslines. I'm gonna do these rest holds. I'm gonna throw you around. and I'm gonna kind of look like the big guy. You know what I mean? He played to his strengths. Ray did the rest. That's all you needed to do. And the way that this storyline has come from, back at Clash of the Castle to now, even last night with the Hall of Fame, Dominic getting up with Rhea and Damian Priest walking out right before his speech, leaving poor Buddy Matthews alone by himself. Man just got up, took your girl with him, was like, yo, we out of here. But and then fast forward tonight, they really showed out. I know a lot of people had problems with Dominic losing because they're like, oh, well, why did Ray win? And why? Because he's Rey Mysterio, nigga. That's why.
That's been the Hall of Fame. What you talking about?
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, thanks. Like, yo. And it was like, yo, so how does it feel? Like, now we're going to retire at WrestleMania? You're going to be retired by your son? He was like, bro, I still got a few years on my contract. I'm going to be on the show next week. You know what I mean? I'm
See y'all
like,
Monday.
yo, it's all, yo, facts.
Did y'all see SmackDown on Friday? Did y'all know that I just reformed the LWO? Did y'all know that I got gang behind me? Did y'all know that I ain't finna be getting jumped out here no more? You feel me? Niggas got backup right now. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? You feel me? Yeah, that follow away powerbomb into the turnbuckle is interesting. So, hey, Frog Splash, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? He did a little bit. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. It was
Again. Cool. This man right here making me out to be a liar, bro. I said, Dom ain't doing the high rope moves. He ain't doing all this, man.
Dom doing that on Frog Splash.
Let me make a liar out of this man. Yo, here's him out jumping off that rope.
My bad, bro.
Looks pretty comfortable up there too. I was like, "Bit nobody's talking about or something."
These are just the photos that I happen to find. You feel me? I'm definitely copping an LWO shirt, even though they've been on the shelves. You feel me? They've been on the shop for like a year and a half probably, but it's all good. Hey, you feel me? But Ray picked up the win. Interesting take on this mask that he wore tonight.
It was
very different.
3D-ish. Yeah. I thought he was going to take it off, like when he was in the car with Snoop. Like I thought it came off, but I was like,
a little Muda-ish as well.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, a little Muda-ish. Yeah. Oh, by the way, and salute to Snoop, you feel me? Because Ray came out with the low rider. They started, you know what I'm saying, the joint with yeah, exactly. That's funny. That's funny. It started with Eddie's theme, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, the lie, cheating, the steal came out with the low rider, you know what I'm talking about. It was a nice little joint. Yeah.
Right here. Right here. Like, yo, he came out with the low rider with Snoop. First off, that was already badass. Turned it up a notch. Was like, yo, let me pay some homage to Eddie. Then came up from underneath the stage. They didn't catch it on the camera, but you know. But like, yo, from everything in this match, it delivered. This was definitely like probably the number 2 storyline on the show for me. So
the number 2 storyline on the show for you, huh?
Yeah, number 1.
All right.
You know,
well, you know what? There was a little bit of a little push and pull when it came to, you know, a little bit of a, you know, what's gonna be the main event of the show? Who's gonna main event this? Who's gonna do that? You know, and that was I guess Charlotte Flair sounded like she was campaigning for a bit there to try to see if she could get her and Rhea Ripley to the main event of the evening.
Is that the next match?
That is the next match.
Hey, look, for that, I say the same thing that I said when I was talking about Triple H's builds to these pay-per-views. If this match had the proper build, Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley, had the proper build, I don't think anybody would have been mad about them main eventing.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Go ahead.
All right. So I would like to play devil's advocate, offer a little bit of pushback to that. And I will quote Charlotte Flair directly. She said in an interview with Ryan Satin, salute to Ryan Satin, you was trying to stir the pot. I seen you.
Hey, my bad, bro, about posting that little thing.
But she said, okay, so the men main event after they win the Royal Rumble 99.99999% of the time. And I understand that this story with the bloodline and Sami Zayn and Kevin has been going on for about a year. But my story with Rhea, this has been going on for 3 years. To that, you say what, Ben?
I say that the winner of the Royal Rumble, if you've watched these WrestleManias, it's been a lot of years. I can name you a lot of years where the winner of the Royal Rumble has not main evented WrestleMania because it was a big issue for a long time. It was, well, how come the winner of the Royal Rumble doesn't get the main event? I remember when Seth Rollins won the Royal Rumble and had the match against Brock Lesnar and it opened. There were a lot of people who were like, well, they're just disrespecting the Royal Rumble now. So what's even the use of winning the Royal Rumble? A championship match. And a main event per se doesn't have to be at the end of the show. You can call any big time match in a show the main event. Like if you want to be the closer, that's a different story. But I feel like had that match had the better build, I wouldn't have been upset with them main eventing because, she's right. They did have a lot of history. She did win the Royal Rumble. And the women, I feel like they should main event one night, the men main event the other night. But this storyline did not have the necessary energy, did not have the necessary build, did not have the necessary components to accurately main event. The match was phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. The match was excellent from start to finish. It bypassed their original match at WrestleMania a few years ago like 2-3 times over. That's how good it was. But the build to get to this point was not it.
I tell you, man, what we need build for, I can sprinkle in some of these false finishes up in here. False finish right here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to kick out of this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, natural selection, kick out of that, Rhea. All right, for sure. Yo, Riptide, kick out of that, Charlotte, please. Say, yeah, keep kicking her off for the for the figure eight. Yeah, grab the ropes. Pick her up. Yeah. Get a little bump on your nose and start bleeding a little bit. Dragon off ain't going to be the only one bleeding on this Saturday. So, listen, false finish here. All right. Knew the match was going to bang, and it did.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. If you wanted the main event, you make them regret not making you the main event.
And you know what?
Make them regret.
They had me. She had me. She definitely had me because that match was cooking. They was definitely cooking. This was a really good match. Like even when they did like the little fake out, like, oh, okay, we're gonna do the ref bump. Like, nah, please don't do that. But
oh yeah, and Mike Cole said this on commentary. This was the first match in WrestleMania history to involve all women. He was like, "Yo, women referee, women announcer, female competitors." He was just like, "Yo, man, this is the first time ever." And like, yo, I think that's excellent. It's cool when you say stuff like that on commentary. Kind of make, like he said, like out of all 39 WrestleManias, it kind of makes you look crazy. I know you're making history, but the fact that you could have to say something like that, like, it's crazy that's just happening almost 4 decades after the conception of the first event. I mean, like, yo, we should have had this a while ago. But
we should have. Also, it kind of felt like when they were doing that, they were overcompensating for the fact that this was not the actual main event. Yeah. It just kind of felt like, of course, they not the last match on the show, but you know what they did? We threw a female referee in there so we could pad the stats, or we could say this is a new historic moment that has never been touched before. And boom, you didn't get the main event, you didn't get to close the show, but at least you got this, huh? How does that make you feel? Good enough.
At least you can smoke weed in the NBA now.
It felt like that's funny. It felt like it was a consolation prize. It felt like it was like a kind of like a, all right, we're not going to give you this, but we're going to give you this, like a little bait and switch, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, I don't know, based on the way that Charlotte kind of came off towards like the buildup of this match, like I feel like, again, like the build was not great. The promos were not great. They tried to do like that pull apart brawl with the police and all of that, like reimagine the WrestleMania 35, you know what I'm saying, type thing that they had. And it didn't really feel like it ever really got there or needed that. But they delivered in the ring. Like Jizzle said, you feel me? Maybe you don't need a strong story every time when you can sprinkle in a false finish here and false finish there, do this moonsault off the top rope and all of that. I do the riptide off the top rope, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, like, they deserve more than that. As we continuously say on this program, like, they deserve more than that. Like, It's again, like Ben's issue with the Triple H booking. I agree with you. You feel me? Like he's ignoring all the same things that Vince would ignore. So I can understand when people are like, oh, well, maybe Vince is back running creative. They said that he had an office by Gorilla or whatever and was giving people notes based off of whatever. I don't know if that's true. You feel me? It's April Fool's. You feel me? So I don't know what to believe today.
Facts, bro. And if he did have an office, I could tell you what that office consists of. It's like, hey, this is hey, come here, young blood. Let me talk to you for a second. That's what that office is. He's like, hey, man, look, if I was still in head of creative, when I went down there, you know what I would do? Instead of doing a riptide on the bottom, like, just like making the move look strong, I take it up to the top row. I dump her off there. That's just me. You do what you want to do out there. Don't let me get in your head. But that's just what I would do. That's what that office consists of.
Hey, young blood, what you need a story for? For what? For the fall finish in there. That's all you need to do. 2.5 count.
To Rhea Ripley, new SmackDown Women's Champion. People were expecting maybe Charlotte to be upset based off of the positioning of this match, and then of course also having to do the honors. But she looked fairly happy. After this,
that's the main thing that I was paying attention to after the match. Like she was looking up, like smiling, like from ear to ear. She was like, "Yo, we did it." We had a great match. She was like, "We showed them."
Yeah, follow that.
By the way, Rhea Ripley is now a Grand Slam champion. Look at what she's done. The body of work. Wow.
Ooh.
NXT champion, Raw Women's champion, Tag Team champion, and now SmackDown Women's champion. Where the UK join at? You feel me? That's a good question. Where is the UK join? That's a good question. Why you asking me? You feel me? I didn't hide it. You know what I'm saying? Why would I hide the best titles in the promotion? I don't know.
Don't exist anymore.
The best looking championships in the promotion wouldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? Especially them tag titles. Bring them hoes back. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks a lot, Gallus.
Yeah, man. By the way, she's not. Well, I guess we'll wait on that. They did this little thing where they had The Miz and Snoop Dogg come out. This is their second time out, by the way. They opened the show as co-hosts, basically, of WrestleMania. They didn't announce that Snoop was going to be a host for WrestleMania at all.
That's what I was saying going into it. Like when The Miz came down, first off, when they started off the show and they're like the host of WrestleMania or what, I don't think they said the host, but they were playing it up like they were talking about the host, and it was Kevin Hart. I was like, so damn, they really shoved The Miz to the side and just like last minute gave him a fake out and put Kevin Hart in his place. I was like, damn, bro, that's cold. I wouldn't be mad at that either, but they're in Philly next year. I'd save that for them. But it was that, and then when they came out, when Snoop Dogg came out, there's no type of announcement or anything. It was like, yo, he's just here. Like, yo, he's just out here.
It's a
yo, facts, bro. But I wasn't mad at it. He was funny. He was entertaining, and you did kind of need someone to be there at the Miz's side. He's strong enough to do that job, but you need to attach a big name to it, especially since you're in LA. Why not? He's a Hall of Famer.
Still, you know what I'm saying, have a little fun. You know what I mean?
Why not?
What did I do?
Shiny ass jacket.
That's funny. Pat McAfee interrupted and challenged The Miz to a match. Which they then had this impromptu wait.
No liar.
Snoop,
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, Wade Barrett, again, he's just like Graham. He's determined to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. This man did a whole interview. They were like, yo, what's the situation on Pat McAfee? When Pat McAfee coming back? He's like, man, he ain't going to be back for the foreseeable future. You're not going to see that man around here for a long time. What's wrong with me? Y'all don't like me on commentary? He just went through the whole diatribe. But then he comes out tonight, has a whole match. I'm like, so what's going on, Wade Barrett? Like, yo, you trying to make me look bad? Like, what's it? He got us blocked on Twitter. Like, bro, so you just finishing the job? Is that what it is?
I forgot he got us blocked on Twitter. Hey,
Wade Barrett got to unblock the guys. That, man.
Yeah, we ain't did nothing to you, jerk. Yeah. You have a better elbow than Jericho, Wade.
Hey, but not only did Pat McAfee defeat The Miz, he was assisted by one George Kittle.
That's how you know the Rams ain't got no fans in LA. Go
Bro.
cheer for this nigga.
Exactly.
Like
After this
that.
nigga comes down here and beats the dog shit at your team twice a year. But you go cheer for him though, right? For sure.
Nah, bro. Hey, I seen him come out there. I was like, yo, man.
That's a good point.
Fuck you. I don't care if you're a wrestling fan. I still don't like this man. Still don't.
He couldn't wait to hop over that thing. He sat there in them shorts all day. Was like, man, all right, hold on. Hey, y'all, that's George Kittle. He had to sit down. Couldn't even stand up to say hey to nobody. He was like, I can't even stand up. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand up. Don't give it away. That was fun.
It was.
Man,
it was
fuck
pretty
George
fun.
Kittle.
Let's talk about musical acts, right? Let's talk about musical acts because this was like a heavy, like, oh, watch out for the stars that you're gonna see this WrestleMania weekend, yada 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 yada. We saw Bad Bunny. I don't know who said that. Actually, I don't. I really don't. I have no sources.
So
I'm paying attention. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a wrestling fan. Whatever I see on the timeline, you feel me? That's what it is. You feel me? So
that's me.
That's what
it's straight up. Why are you jumping ahead? Bad Bunny assisted Rey Mysterio. When Dominic grabbed the chain, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
he was the common denominator in that situation, right?
I know a man who has money on a match when I see one. Like, he didn't have to come in there and grab the chain like that. Like, he snatched it out of his hands. Like, bro, like, yo, man, like, my girl didn't even know what I'm betting the rent on this match, man. I'm trying. Hey, yo, she don't even know.
Touch me and I'll sue. That's how I looked at that one too.
So I had to make sure you get it back in blood, man. So of course they shot that. They shot that. I'm assuming they're gonna lean into that heading to Backlash, right? If Bad Bunny happens to have a match, it'll likely be against possibly somebody that he has a relationship with or involve somebody that he already has a relationship with in canon and one Damian Priest, possibly. That's just what I'm assuming. But Bad Bunny was not the only musical act to show up here at WrestleMania and get involved. And Little Uzi Vert.
Damn!
Little Uzi Vert performed I Just Want to Rock just after they did the whole WrestleMania next year in Philly. Lil Uzi Vert's here. Watch him perform. I Just Want to Rock. Oh, my God. Aren't you so excited? Aren't you so happy? Oh, check it out. And then he sat there and he posed with the Usos.
Hey, that man ain't little Uzi Vert no more. That's Lil Uzi Vert right there, man. Like, bro, y'all gotta let him know, man. Replace Sami Zayn and everything. Hey, man.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. You're definitely right about that.
Bang, 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 bang.
If he get out of line, and if he get out of line, like Roman gonna just take that little diamond he got in his forehead, pluck that out.
Like that.
He gonna fold right over like Vision. It's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah.
He just threw him to the side too. Like, give me this. Get on the ground.
Horrible, man. Horrible.
Whole forehead caving in. It's gonna be messed up.
So I feel like they added this in, and they also added in that Pat McAfee match to kind of temper emotions a little bit, give you a moment to kind of like settle in your seats again, so they could get you. Because of course, again, I feel like that because Charlotte made such a big deal about having this main event. Like they had to position that match where it was because it was like otherwise, oh, you don't care about women. So I'm like, okay, cool. So they did all of that, right? Boom. Usos came out, posed with Lil Uzi Vert. My apologies. I don't want no disrespect, nobody. You feel me? Like I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And then of course, they had to defend these undisputed tag titles against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, who they have been a whirlwind of funk with over the last year and some change. Well, Kevin Owens has kind of been involved with the trying to put stop this whole bloodline thing for a minute. even before Sami Zayn got involved, and then now full circle, bring it back. Storyline. You feel me? Look at that storyline. Oh, Charlotte, boom! Look at that. Let's add a couple of more years on to the whole dynamic of this tag match.
We've been brothers forever. How about that? All right.
Yo, facts, bro. If you go back all the way back to PWG, you know what I mean? If you go all the way back to Canada, if you will, we've been running for a long time. I got pictures with Stone Cold in the airport. Like, bro, this storyline been forever. Like, yo, you're 3 years. That's cute. It's been going on for 18 years.
Nah, man. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens against the Usos, tag titles on the line. This was the main event of the show. I thought they killed it. I thought it was a great match. I feel like it could have been a little bit longer.
Damn, right.
But I mean, the match itself, I feel like the match could have been a little bit longer. I don't know. I feel like it was like, I don't know. I feel like it went by pretty fast for me. But also, like, I was like doing shit. so I mean, whatever. I'll say this though.
Man, I gotta hit a Wingstop, bro.
I'll say this. Listen, man, I was literally thinking about Wingstop this whole fucking show, and I was like, I just ain't got it in me to get up, bro. I'm lazy right now. I'm kind of trying to chill and enjoy this, but I really do want this Wingstop. But then I also wasn't trying to pay $57.27 for 10 wings if I DoorDashed it. You feel me? So I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I just got to kind of live where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's wings.
This match, even though I did enjoy it, also made me understand those Young Bucks fans that be like, man, the Usos need to do something else other than these fucking super kicks. There's a lot of fucking super kicks. It's
different when everybody else in the match does super kicks too, though.
You know, it is different when everybody else in the match does super kicks. You're right about that.
Them doing it is cool, but I don't know, man.
It was a lot.
I love
super kicks.
I love the Young Bucks, but the Usos got more of a claim to the super kick than the Young Bucks do, because the super kick been passed down from ancestor to ancestor to ancestor to ancestor. Like, yo, I mean, their daddy was doing super kicks where he was throwing ass in niggas' faces. I mean,
my uncle was doing that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, facts, bro.
Why he was throwing ass in people's faces?
Hey, I'm gonna throw up.
Y'all are wild. I hope y'all know that. Y'all are absolutely
Yoko
crazy.
was doing that.
Y'all are absolutely crazy.
But yeah, man, like there were parts of this match like that I really, really, really enjoyed. I enjoyed the storytelling a lot more than, you know, some of the stuff in the match itself. I liked when Jay was going to the corner, like screaming in Sami Zayn's face, you know, like, yo, I wanted you to stay in the bloodline. You were my brother. I loved you. Like, he was doing the whole, you know, when Roman is in the ring and he's like yelling loud as hell right beside the camera and just trying to like cut these promos, get this work off. That's what Jey Uso was doing to further this storyline. I was not mad at it at all.
Yeah. This man, and then Sammy was just kind of talking back. I was getting smacked up. Just like, what are you talking about? Then he keeps smacking him harder every time talking. Oh, I keep hitting me before I love you. But I love you. You punch him even harder.
I was sitting there. I'm like, what is Sammy saying to this man right here, bro? Because he is getting like,
hey, bro,
my man, he's getting creamed, bro. Shout out to Roger Klotz.
Yuck. Hey, bro, hey. Have you ever like been getting your ass beat by your parent and they just like, yo, man, they just talking shit to you while they doing it and you trying to like explain yourself mid ass whooping? That's what Sami Zayn was doing. Like,
but teacher,
why you take chicken out of the freezer? I meant to. I was playing on PlayStation. I forgot. Like, yo, he's trying to explain himself.
You know, Craig got fired yesterday. That's probably what he was saying to him. You know, Craig got fired yesterday. You know how
Jay like, what the? That got to do with me.
Hey, bro, it makes sense, man.
You gonna kill me?
Yeah, it do make sense.
You gonna kill me?
That's what you gonna kill me.
Is my brother's keeper?
Please relax, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh man, Itachi, that's a good question. What type of Roman shenanigans will we see tomorrow? You know what, Jizzle. you said something a couple of weeks ago on our show, Wednesdays after Dynamite, Thursdays for audio, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, you know what I'm saying?
Tapping.
Patreon, exactly. But you said what you would like to see is, and actually, I feel like you said that you wanted the Usos and Sami to open the show.
Yeah.
But in order to, but the idea of it was, because at the time we didn't know what match was going to be on what day. You feel me? But
Yeah.
to say that they should open the show and then the remainder of the show, like the through line is the fall of the bloodline or the scramble, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do we do in this moment? How does Roman react to them losing? You know what I mean? So
we don't even know if he was there tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he wasn't even there?
We didn't see him. We didn't see Solo. We didn't see Heyman.
Yeah, like how the St. Lunatics used to treat Chingy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to come to your show. I need to show up till 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? You the one that going at 7 o'clock. I might go to your show. I wrestle tomorrow, dog.
Like, bro, I was like, it was one episode. I think it was Raw from a couple weeks ago. He wasn't on there. Or it was like maybe SmackDown. He wasn't on. I was like, "Where's Roman?" I was like, "Yo, that nigga got unlimited PTO, bro. He don't gotta show up unless he wants to."
Free money card. You know what I mean?
Oh, free money card is crazy. Free money card is crazy. The false finishes was wild. Hey, they even had the whole super kick, crazy Uso splash, bam, 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 bam. 1, 2, the one and done where Sami kicked out at 2.999999999 8.7.6.8 4.6%. I was like, bruh.
Yeah.
It's for sure pie. It's close enough. But I was like, damn, bro, they doing a lot right here. You know what I'm saying? They was really going crazy. And then they did another one when KO did the stunner. And I was like, oh, okay, that's it. Game over. Ball game. Jay kicks out.
When he kicked out, Stone Cold sat up in his bed like.
It was the what is it? The Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's sitting in the chair. Like this, I see. No, but in the end, after 3 haluva kicks, and after Jay made this face,
look at that face. He knew his ass about. He knew he about to get the whooping of a lifetime.
He didn't know what to do. At this point, he said, "Oh man, I should have used Preparation H."
Yo, chill, bro. Please.
He don't look like. Look at him.
Please, if not for the sake of the show, please, for my sake, chill out, nigga.
Fine.
What did I do?
After 3 haluva kicks, Sami kicked Jay in the corner. Bah. Stood him back up and was like, "Nah, I ain't done with you yet." Bah. KO with the stunner on Jimmy. Nah, pick him back up. I ain't done with him yet. Matter of fact, watch me kick this man face off. Bah. 3 count. I'm not gonna hold you. Like at the beginning of the match when they had Sami and Jay start the match, I was like, why are they starting the match? Like we should build to this. So like in the middle of the match, there's like this big crescendo of like the crowd energy and the you hear like all the footsteps rattling around the arena and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted something like that, but I feel like it still worked.
Yeah, let them fight all day, fight forever.
It still worked. And in the end, of course, new tag team champions are of course Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They here.
Facts, bro. Like it definitely. Like I feel like this definitely worked. We had said it a while ago, back at the Royal Rumble. You know when everybody was clamoring for Sami Zayn to wrestle Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. They were like, "Oh my God, he's the biggest star. He's the biggest babyface. He should wrestle him at WrestleMania." Fast forward to Elimination Chamber. Oh my God, why didn't Sami win? Y'all really didn't capitalize on his momentum. Blah 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 blah. And I just want to say, since the beginning, we were right, bro. This story was never about that, and it proves that at the end, this was always what the story was about. This was always how you should have finished this story, because not only do you get Sami Zayn the moment, not only does he, they main event, he looks like $1 million, but also this weekend's Roman Reigns. You're adding to that story for tomorrow night. Like, you're like, yo, if Roman would have passed the title off to Sami at Elimination Chamber and they would have had a match, it wouldn't have felt as strong as this did. It would have looked extremely goofy to have. And I saw people pitching a triple threat. They're like, why don't you have Cody versus Sami versus Roman? That would have looked goofy as hell, bro. Like, I want a lot of people to look, bro, check the math on these situations, because y'all don't be showing your work. Like, bro, okay, Sami would have won back then. What next? You know what I mean? This is why y'all don't got the pencil. This is why y'all ain't booking the shows, because y'all niggas see something on there. Y'all like me when I was in 3rd grade and I would watch toy commercials on TV. I want that. I want that. I want that. That's how it is dealing with wrestling fans sometimes. Like, yo, man, y'all got just like, wait, man.
Give it a minute.
Just wait. Sometimes you gotta just wait. Like, yo, let the moment calm down. Look at where you've been at. Look at where you need to be. Put 2 and 2 together. It ain't that hard.
It's really not.
You're babying the shit. You babied. You want everything. You want something different, but you want the same thing.
So as Triple H said on Friday, this Friday was actually the first act of a blockbuster weekend. So we'll see what the final act tomorrow will bring.
Fireworks, literally.
Because we've got another WrestleMania showcase. We've got an Intercontinental title match. We've got the Universal title match. We've got Brock and Omos. We've got whatever Bobby Lashley is going to do. Bobby Lashley has made it clear that his weekend is still open, and he plans on beating somebody
ass beat.
Yeah, so whatever Bobby Lashley is going to do, I want to see what that's going to be about. And I hope you guys will all join us. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll be back tomorrow just after that to, of course, find out who's going to be the public enemy number 1. Will Jizzle come back and retain? Will Ben be able to, get another championship reign? Or will I continue, on with this historic run that I've been on and just racking up just like amazing numbers as like how many reigns that I like. It's comical that they call Cena and Ric Flair the GOAT at this point when I'm really out here. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. It's really wild.
Calling yourself the GOAT when you ain't got the title is also wild too. But
That's true. But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? Because John Cena just lost to Austin Theory tonight, and they was calling him to go all night. Wow, that's wild. I'm just here to tell the truth.
I don't like it, but you're making sense.
Can I ask you guys what was your favorite match?
I like the Rhea Ripley and Charlotte match.
Yeah,
that's exactly what. Listen, no bread, no water,
just meat.
I don't need no storyline. I don't need no ill feelings. It was just Rhea Ripley straight on some get back gang shit. Like, the spirit of King Von entered her, and she got her get back.
Yeah, I would say the same. I would say for me, I would say Charlotte and Rhea, then the tag match, and then the 8-man tag. I was like, yo, they was going Yankee, and it was quick and it was fire. So that was mine. You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like Dom and Ray was cool, but it was kind of felt like a paint by the numbers match. I already knew that Ray was going to carry. You feel me? Dom was going to be you feel me? He was serviceable. So, it was cool. But favorite entrances?
Becky and Trish and Lita. The Sin City stuff. I like that.
I'm gonna have to say Dominic. Definitely Dominic for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dominic too.
Coming out the clink.
Dom's entrance was crazy. Yeah, you feel me? I don't know. That's all I got. letter grades? We doing letter grades for these? What do we think?
Yeah,
Night
sure.
1 WrestleMania. What do y'all think in the chat? Let us know. Letter grade. Night 1 WrestleMania. A to F. How do you feel about it? Did they deliver? Did Triple H booking come through for it? You feel me? Or do you think Vince's mustache needs a little bit of work? I don't know.
Yo,
You feel me? Y'all let me
that is the
know.
most disgusting. That must be sponsored by Mario. Like they must watch a Mario sponsorship come out of this shit. Like, ugh.
We'll see.
Disgusting.
Let me see. I give it a strong B plus.
Yeah.
Strong B plus.
I'm with that. B plus sounds pretty fair.
Yeah, I like B plus.
Tony says
like
9 out of 10. Brenton says a solid 88. B
yeah.
plus. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Andy B plus. Good show.
It wasn't supposed to be as good as everybody, especially when everybody's looking at the card. It was like, damn, man. Damn, night 1 ain't gonna be shit.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, for real, false finishes. Here y'all go.
Kid says A minus. What did you guys think about NXT Stand and Deliver? Sean said B for the mustache. You feel me? Like just quick thoughts for, you know what I'm saying, Stand and Deliver, because we won't actually do like a real show for that. You feel me? But
Yeah,
if y'all
we'll say
saw
that for Wednesday. But yeah, man, like it was a solid show. Like I feel like the best match of the night was probably the North American title match. I feel like they really showed out. Stand and Deliver was strong. It's like for them, it's the same thing. Like the builds to these shows in NXT, it's like, okay, well, the builds aren't very good, but when we get to the show, like the pay-per-view or whatever, they perform at the highest level. If you can master that build to the show to get more people interested, I think you would be doing maybe the same numbers that AEW is doing right now. If you can master that and hone in on that. But I don't know, it was a great show for me.
Shawn Michaels did a good job. I thought he did a good job.
Yeah.
That 5-way. You could tell he had his hands all up in that. Him and Kidman was sitting there. He was saying, listen, dog, we're going to do a whole bunch of moves into some other Axiom. I'm sorry. I apologize. Axiom. I wasn't familiar with your work.
The 5-way was fire. The women's ladder match was fire. I enjoyed the main event with Melo and Bron. You know what I'm saying? I thought they all delivered. Other than that, I mean, it was a cool show. It was definitely a cool show. I enjoyed it. I feel like I don't really remember much about the women's tag match, to be honest with you.
Man, I like how Alpha Fire and Aladon are like friends now after they've been fighting. You know what I'm saying? It seems real.
Big action, man. It was
Alpha
good.
Fire was getting ass beat. Really he was like, yo, let me be your friend.
Sean said,
yo, if you've seen,
go ahead.
Yo, it was good, but I was gonna say, like, yo, if you've seen Rocky, that makes sense. Some people and you haven't seen Rocky, but if you've seen Rocky, you know that makes sense. Like, yo, sometimes you get in a little fight, sometimes y'all end up best friends. Like, yo, Rocky, Apollo Creed.
Dang, that's crazy.
You ain't shit.
Is that a line from Rocky?
No, he definitely does. They definitely don't say shit in Rocky.
No, but that's what he was saying when they were both in the hospital. He was like, "Yo, you ain't shit.
Rocky
go fight
PG.
again." I thought you said what's gonna be no rematch.
They don't curse in Rocky.
Oh, they cuss sometimes.
He says ass. You know the normal stuff. It's still PG though. You get
it's a boxing movie. It's for children and families.
Hey.
Y'all don't make this movie sound appealing at all.
Get off your soapbox.
I just want y'all to know y'all don't make this movie sound appealing. You feel me? I'm with you. See, yeah, me and Punk like this with it. You feel me?
Mr. T might be the ultimate nigga to ever be in a movie ever.
Hey woman. Hey woman.
Put a little set to my apartment.
Damn. Maybe I need to watch to at least get that.
Yo,
just that
man,
one.
Yo, hey, man won the world title, still living in a bum ass apartment.
But that's 3, right? That's the one with Underlips, right?
Yeah.
Hogan is
Underlips, the ultimate male.
See, look at this. This is how they're trying to sell this movie to me. Watch 3. Watch the one with Hulk Hogan, the rambling racist, the guy that fucking hates you. All right, cool.
Mr. T's in it though.
Got it. All right, cool. All right, man. So let's close up shop here tonight. You feel me? It's down there 2:00 in the morning. We're been at. You feel me? This nigga tired. You feel me? And also, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still want some fucking chicken strips. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm finna do in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Jack in the Box, B.
Man, it might have to be. I don't know, man. I can't call it. I'm not trying to really do that to myself, so I might have to just pass and enjoy life tonight and refresh the wheel tomorrow. You feel me? But you could pop in with us tomorrow. Stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous. Make sure you following the enemies on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Make sure you hit up the patreon.com/public enemies. That's P3TV. It's some nice shit over there. But other than that, you feel me? I'm on my guy Graham. That's the Waco kid. That's Hemi Buckets. This nigga changes it every week. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all want to say?
I'm the champ still. Until tomorrow. Damn it.
Definitely until tomorrow. I seen the scores. I know who picked what. Like, bro, hey, yo, man, I'm sneaking a peek. But yo, whatever. Yo, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok @_SonMars_. And if you're on Twitter, like Graham said, like, yo, everything is on there. Like, yo, go to Twitter @TheEnemiesPE3. Click on the link tree. It shows everything that he mentioned. If you're lazy, you got bad memory like me, that's, it's a godsend. But yeah, pop in tomorrow night, man. And if this was your first time watching, don't make it your last time. Show up tomorrow night. Show up Wednesday. We'll see y'all later.
Damn. P number one. P number one.
All right, in the show.
Take care of yourselves and each other. Deuces.
I just want to say thank you all. And as always, fuck everybody else. I love y'all.